Hey guys, welcome to another episode on Pasta Top Food series. I remain your girl Annie. To my new subscribers, I'm saying a big welcome and I hope you love this food space. And to my returning subscribers, thanks for staying loyal. So today I'll be making oha soup. I'll be showing you how to make oha soup with achi powder. So basically I prep meals on weekends for the following week. I make lots of soups and stews, make bulk soups and stews so that I can just take them out and microwave anytime I want to eat them during the week. So I thought to share this process with you guys and I hope you enjoy watching this video. So let me start by introducing you to some of the ingredients. So I have some grounded crayfish powder. Here is my achi powder. Achi powder is actually a soup thickener. Understand? You can actually use this to make a whole different soup, and you can use this as a thickener for your soups. So I'm going to be using this for the oha soup to thicken the oha soup. So next I have my palm oil. So I'm going to be using palm oil for this recipe. So next I have my my pepper, my Scotch bonnet pepper, to add that spicy, hot and spicy flavor. So next I have my Cameroon pepper. I honestly love using Cameroon pepper to cook any of my soup. I don't know, I just feel like it adds this special flavor. And Cameroon pepper are usually like really spicy, so use in moderation. So here I have my stockfish or oporoko, like we call it in my my town. And next here is my cocoyam. This is like the star of this dish. Cocoyam, there's no oha soup without cocoyam. It's called ede in Igbo, so it's the English name is cocoyams. So next I have my beef. They are all frozen, so I'm just going to set it aside to to defrost for a while and then just cook. Then here are my seasoning cubes. I'm making use of Maggie's seasoning cubes, chicken seasoning. You can use any seasoning cube that you want, anyone that's available to you. So these are just a few of the ingredients I'll be using for this recipe. So let's start with the main cooking process. So yeah, I have some water boiling in my pressure pot. I'm just going to put my cocoyams inside this boiling water so it can just boil until it's soft. So next I'm going to start with my meat. I'm going to season it with my seasoning cubes. I'm just going to add seasoning cubes and salt to taste, and I'm going to put in a little bit of water to cook the meat for a while. So my meat has been cooking for a short while, and so I'm just going to give it a quick stir and add a little bit of water and then cover to cook for another few minutes. So next I'm going to pull my pepper. I'm using the old method of pounding my pepper because I'm going to be using my blender for my cocoyam. So I felt like, why waste a perfectly neat blender to blend my pepper? Let me just pound the whole thing. So I'm just going to pound my pepper and then set aside in a bowl. So I'm back to check on my meat. So I'm going to just add my stockfish to the meat. I'm going to add all my stockfish, then pour in some water. I have some water boiling in my kettle, so I'm just going to add that. You want to pour in enough water for your thing. You have to weigh the amount of cocoyams you have and use the amount of water that would cook your cocoyam to perfection. So next I'm adding my pepper. At this point you just be adding few of the ingredients. The next, my crayfish, I'll be adding my Cameroon pepper next. So I'm just going to stir all that together and allow it to boil and go to my cocoyams. So my cocoyams are perfectly boiled and they're soft. So I'm just going to peel the the skin, the back, like this. So when your cocoyam is perfectly boiled, it's really easy to peel. Just press it like so, like the way I'm doing, and the inside will just come out well, like this. So I'm going to pound my cocoyams. You can make use of blender, but there's no way like the old way for me. So I'm just going to pound this to form a paste. So my cocoyam like it's perfect now. It's smooth. So if you don't want to go through all that stress of pounding, there's an easier option. We have cocoyam powder. So this is cocoyam powder. I'm going to be using that with my fresh cocoyam together. So cocoyam powder, you just mix it with some cold water to form a paste and use it for your soup. It's really easy. Some people like fresh, like using the cocoyams, and some people, if you don't want to pound and be peeling and be boiling, you just want to, this is actually way faster. So if you don't want to go through all those process, you can just make use of the powdered cocoyam. It's the same taste, honestly speaking. This was packaged in Ogiri in Anambra State. There are lots of brands. Just buy the ones that are good, that has a NAFDAC number. So I'm just going to pour the content of this into a bowl, and I'm just going to pour a little amount of water to like form a paste with it, like the same texture with the fresh cocoyam. So here I put in a little too much water. So I'm just going to add my Achi powder. Remember I said my Achi powder thickener, so it's just chemistry. You just like pour a thickener to like thicken the whole paste. I wanted my cocoyam paste to be like thick, not watery, because I put in too much water. So I'm just going to put my Achi powder inside to thicken the paste. So I'm going to start with my oha leaves. These are oha leaves. I'm just going to pick them. They're really the easiest leaves to like pick, because they just come right out of the stem so easily, like this. You don't even need to stress yourself, like so easy, and you'll be done in like 10 minutes or even less. So I'm just going to wash this to remove any dirt or worm in my leaf. So I'm just going to run some water through and then wash it like so. So I'm going to continue rinsing until the water runs clear. So be careful not to have like any stem in your leaves, so make sure you check it well. So I'm coming back to my meat stock. My meat stock is boiled perfectly, so I'll be pouring in my cocoyam paste. I will start with the fresh cocoyam paste I pounded in the inside the mortar. I'll start with that. Then next I would use the cocoyam powder that I used to form a paste. So I'll just put all that together in my meat stock. So this is the cocoyam paste, cocoyam powder I mixed. So I'm just going to put that right after the fresh cocoyam. So next is this condiment called Ogiri. This smells funny. For me, it smells really nice and gives the soup like really nice taste. There's no oha soup without Ogiri. Like, it takes the taste of your soup to a whole level, really, and it makes it smell nice. That's my own opinion, by the way. So I'm just going to put all that. I took about 3 scoops of the ogiri. I'm just going to put that into my meat stock and stir. So I'm back to my oha leaves. So I just want to shred this. I'm done washing, so I just want to shred my oha leaves and just set aside and just keep somewhere in my bowl. So when my meat stock and my cocoyam is boiling, I'm going to work with my achi powder. So you just want to pour like some water into your achi powder and just use it to form like a paste. You know, if you had put the right amount of water in your cocoyam powder, there's no need to put achi powder in your cocoyam powder. You can just mix the achi powder like this and put inside your soup. It's not compulsory to mix your achi powder with your cocoyam powder. You just need to mix it with water and pour it inside your soup, like the way I did it here. So my soup is boiling to perfection. You can see that the cocoyam has dissolved. Most of all the solid stuff I put inside are dissolved, and the soup is getting thick. So I'm going to taste for salt and seasoning and add if there's any need. So there's need, so I added some seasoning and added some salt. And next I'll be putting in my palm oil so that everything can just like cook together. So I'll put in my palm oil and I'm just going to give it a quick stir. So guys, after like boiling for like a long time, my soup is finally thickened, and I'm going to put in my oha leaf and utazi leaves. You don't want your leaves to boil for a long time. You want it fresh, so you just allow this steam for like a few minutes, and my oha soup is ready. See how lovely the soup is. Let's know how you cook this soup for your significant other or your boyfriend or your hubby, and it doesn't do anything that you want. This soup is really delicious for me, and it's my absolute favorite. Oha soup anytime, any day. So dearies, this is the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I really hope you replicate this recipe and try it out. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications so you get instant notifications when I upload new videos. See you in my next video. Bye.